How to cover tattoos with makeup. Covering tattoos with makeup is not really something new. Hollywood makeup artists do it all the time with the likes of Angelina Jolie, Drew Barrymore, Megan Fox, etc. While you may consider your tattoos to be a visual and obvious representation of what you think is beautiful, there may be some occasions where your body art is better kept under wraps, such as for formal evening soirees or your wedding day. Those who don't have a lot of experience with using makeup get easily intimidated at the thought of concealing their tattoos successfully. The truth is that as far as makeup skills are concerned, hiding a tattoo is much easier than applying it on your face. All you need is to know the right technique, and of course have the right products. Here's how to cover tattoos with makeup. 1. First of all, you will need to gather all of your supplies: cleanser, loofah, moisturizer, concealer, foundation, color corrector, optional, makeup brushes, loose translucent powder, and setting spray, also optional. You will need a concealer that offers full coverage. Now, many brands will claim that they provide perfect coverage, but only a handful can actually deliver. Some tried and tested options are Dermablend, Tattoo Camo, Meron, Ben Nye Tattoo Covers, and Cinema Secrets. These brands are mentioned in order of coverage. Dermablend and Tattoo Camo are specially formulated for covering up tattoos, and professional makeup artists swear by them in terms of coverage, texture, and lasting power. However, they are quite expensive and may not be available in your area, which is why we also mention the other three. Meron, Ben Nye, and Cinema Secrets are more mainstream brands. 2. Take note that you will need full coverage concealer that is a shade lighter than the skin tone around the tattoo. You will also need a liquid foundation that is as close to your skin color as you can get, and a loose translucent powder. 3. An optional product is a color corrector. This is something similar to a concealer, except that it comes in vivid colors that are not skin-toned, such as orange, green, yellow, and purple. The color corrector you will need depends on the ink colors in your tattoo. Color correction works on the principle of color theory, wherein colors opposite from each other cancel each other out. Color pairs that neutralize each other when combined are green and red, blue and orange, and yellow and purple. For multiple colored tattoos, you can simply pick the ink color that stands out and purchase the color corrector for that. Of course, if you can get color correctors for every ink in your tattoo, it would be even better. Using a color corrector underneath your concealer will make the tattoo even more invisible. In fact, if you can find one that has a great formulation, it will be like the tattoo was never there at all once you finish. 4. Start by cleaning the tattooed skin and applying moisturizer over the area. Gently exfoliate using a body brush or a loofah just to get rid of flaky skin. Makeup sticks better to moisturized skin. It also looks better too. 5. If you choose not to use a color corrector, skip the next step. Take a thin makeup brush with synthetic powder and apply the corrector over the tattoo. Apply thin layers, then simply add more where necessary. Thin layers are better absorbed by the skin, and they will be less likely to slide off later. 6. After you have applied the color corrector, dab a thin layer of concealer over it. Again, the key is applying just enough product to lay down a sheet of concealer. Brush a second layer on areas where the ink is more saturated. 7. Using a stippling brush or a flat top brush, apply foundation to the tattoo and blend the edges out so that the makeup seamlessly fades into skin. Use a light touch to avoid disturbing the layers of corrector and concealer. Let everything settle for a few minutes. 8. Finish by gently dusting loose translucent powder all over the area where you applied makeup. The powder will absorb any moisture, helping your cover-up last longer. Spritz the area with a setting spray, such as Urban Decay's All-Nighter or Model in a Bottle if you have to, but this is not a necessary step, so you don't really need to make a special purchase. Tattoo design and skin composition differ from one person to another, so have as many trial sessions as needed before the big day. Practice how to cover tattoos with makeup until you get consistent results within a reasonable amount of time.